Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic Monday. I'm just checking something real fast here on my phone. Give me a second. But I hope you guys had a fantastic Monday. And I hope that your evening is going well. My name is Ken Johnson. This is Weather After Dark for Monday, October the 28th. 2024. Remember to bring your questions for me. We can talk about pretty much whatever it is that you guys want to talk about here. We can think about stuff that's going on in the world. We can talk a little bit about weather if you want to. Remember though, this is Weather After Dark. The main intent here is for you to get to know me and me to get to know you a little bit better, and just kind of talking about whatever. That's the whole purpose of it. You can get a forecast really, anywhere you want to these days. It's real easy to access that stuff. Of course, a lot of the stuff you see on social media is garbage. I always record a forecast and I put it on the News Channel 6 app. I put it on the News Channel 6 Facebook page. I don't post a lot of those forecasts on my page just simply because, I don't know. There's just so many ways you get it. I like to do other stuff on my page with some weather as well. So let me think about, of course, this week is Halloween. Halloween is on Thursday night. And of course, the weather remains hot. Another record. We broke another record today. I think this is the third or fourth record this month we broke. One of the hottest Octobers ever on record. But I believe just in time for trick-or-treaters, just in time for Halloween, it is going to turn a lot more fall-like, a lot cooler on Thursday. Before we get there, there might be a little bit of a thunderstorm threat on Wednesday. I don't think there's going to be a big severe weather threat over us on Wednesday with that. The main storm energy is going to pass north of us up into Kansas and northern Oklahoma. That's where most of the severe weather would be, maybe into eastern Oklahoma. We're kind of on the tail end of a lot of this stuff, which we kind of are a lot of times. So any threat for thunderstorms down our way it certainly is possible, especially our eastern counties. But it looks like the lower end of everything down our way for right now. But the weather pattern does, as we head into early November, looks a lot more active, and we could see some much needed rainfall by the weekend. Boy, we sure do need it. The pattern may even remain active into next week with off and on rain and storm chances. It kind of has the looks of a severe weather type of pattern, which, October can bring severe weather. In my time here, I can remember maybe one severe weather event in November. So we'll see. This La Nina weather pattern's got everything jacked up, though. It seems like our weather patterns are maybe a month behind everything now, or we're running about a month behind schedule, and that's not uncommon when you transition into these things. Now, I know officially, somebody was commenting the other day, officially from the Climate Prediction Center, we're not in La Nina yet. But if you look at the charts, we really are. They have a criteria that they follow, and we're like off by like a point degree from being considered a weak La Nina. But if you look at the weather patterns, and that's what I go on, the weather patterns are classic La Nina. So that's why it's been so warm this fall. Anybody else tells you anything otherwise, they're just going on a piece of paper. That's all, or a graphic on a computer. But we're 100, and that's what makes me a little different from a lot of the other meteorologists you see. Is I'm not afraid to go out on a limb and tell it like it is. Where some of these other people they are a little bit more nervous to go against the grain. Nothing against that if that's what you want to do, but I like to be a little different. That's one of the things I like to set me aside from everybody else. That's why I don't show Storm Prediction Center outlooks. That's why I kind of do my own thing. So nothing against the guys who do that. Nothing wrong with it at all. I just like to be a little different. That's all. So anyway, so I spent the weekend working at my investment property that we bought over in Tanglewood. I worked on that both Saturday. I worked on it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And man, I've been busting my rear end. I'm telling you guys, this place was an absolute mess. It's this beautiful home in this beautiful neighborhood. I don't know how in the world people just let their stuff just go to crap, because that's what they did. These people let their beautiful home that's worth a lot of money go to crap, and then they couldn't get near about what they should have gotten for that house. I got it for nothing. And I'm going in and going to flip it myself. So I've already cleaned up a lot of the backyard. It already looks better. I've already gone inside and started cleaning. It's still a mess, but I've already patched up a ton of holes, some sheetrock work over the weekend, some sanding work over the weekend, and just a lot of work. I hauled a bunch of stuff to the dump and the transfer station. Man, you talking about work. I mean, just this garage, guys, this garage was just piled with junk. I'm one of these people that whenever I have a property in my house, that's the biggest, and that's one of the biggest investments that you'll ever have is your house. And especially in today's market, especially if you got it like before the price is jacked up. I mean, that thing's worth money. I mean, it's worth a lot. It's a great investment. If you keep it looking good and keep it up, I know some people, some people can't because they don't, either physically they're not able to, or maybe financially they're not able to. But if you can physically, and there's no reason to believe these people that we bought this house from couldn't have done something better to keep that house looking better. But I mean, those people lost out. I'm gonna say that of course they were going through a divorce. This man and this woman, and I think they just wanted to get rid of it. And they didn't want to do any work, but just a little bit of work, and they could have gotten about $150,000 more out of that place. So instead, I went in and I got myself a deal, and hopefully I'll be able to make that on it one day. I don't know, but like I say, just a little bit of work is all it takes. Just keep your place clean, keep the trash picked up. When stuff breaks on your house, fix it, or pay somebody to fix it. If you can't do it, fine. Maybe have a family member that can come in and help you do it. Those kinds of things. Like I say, I'm just a big believer in just maintaining and keeping your investments to where you're going to make the most money off of them. I bet you never thought you'd be getting financial advice from the weatherman. Well, you know what they say, I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a little bit of everything, but I'm a master of nothing. What is it the saying? Master of nothing, but I can do a little bit of it. I don't know what the word I'm looking for anyway here. Yeah, Cameron, it is. I mean, nobody said anything at all. I've been pretty quiet. I'm basically just talking to myself here. And we've been going about 30, 35 people. Now, Eric's going to always give me the weather report from Colbert. I appreciate that, Eric. I appreciate it. He says it's 77 degrees in Colbert, east of Wichita Falls and north of the Red River, as Halloween is on its way. And we witnessed a $100,000 win in the bonus round of Wheel of Fortune. You couldn't watch it tonight because the Wheel of Fortune didn't come on tonight. So, I mean, unless it aired on a different channel, maybe. I don't know. But on our network, we had our winter weather special. So Ty's watching intensely. I appreciate it. William, what's up, buddy? Cameron, you're in Dallas. You're at Frisco with your mom and your sister and family friend, and you need to be enjoying that. Not on here with me. I mean, if you want to come on here with me, we can. I would send you a link, but I have no way to hear you. I was going to try to have Eric Fox on tonight. He works for a TV network. Eric Fox is a good buddy of mine. He lives now he lives in Burt Burnett, but he used to live in Oklahoma City. But he does a little bit of everything, but a lot of security for I forget one of these TV networks. Anyway, they're following the Donald Trump campaign around the country right now. That's the one he's assigned to anyway. And it's just interesting to talk to, because Eric's a good dude, and he's been he's a storm chaser. He's been doing hurricanes lately, and he's been doing all this stuff. He was there when he was there when Donald Trump got shot. So yeah, he's just an interesting guy. And I wanted to have him on, but I don't have a way to hear him. I got to figure out that there's a way to plug a headphone here in the bottom of this, but I tried it the other night and it didn't work. So I'm not sure what to do with that. So Cameron, you're smart. You might can come up with something. I don't know. You think this William H. Yeah, William H. Sorry. I'm just going to call you Bill, because that's what most people named William are called, Bill. Is that all right, William? Bill Yates? You think this will throw and keep us in fall or short lasting again? I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. I'm going to guess, though, and say I think that this is finally going to be our pattern change. The weather pattern just looks way more active. Now, with that said, when you're when you're in a situation like we're in, where it's this warm and it's this hot and this dry, it takes something big to buck it. And oftentimes it ends with a bang. And in this instance, we might be looking at a situation where we get that big storm, the big rainfall, and then it just turns cooler with that. And it does appear as though there's going to be some battle zones between warm and cool air here for a little while. So that could result in some periodic good rain chances, which we desperately, I can't begin to describe how badly we need that. So didn't get in October. October, one of our wetter months. November can be too, but usually October is the wetter of the two. So Corey Cameron is in Frisco with his mom and his sister and his family, their family friend. They came in today, and I met them for the first time. But really nice people. So, and they look like they ate at a good place. I'll show y'all where Cameron ate tonight. So Cameron sent me a picture of where they ate. Let's see here. Well, Cam, I can't find your text. Maybe it's here. No. There it is. All right. So Cam ate it somewhere today, and this brisket he ate looks really, really good. The sausage looks good, and the beans and all look good too. So he ate looks like a Texas Twinkie there too. So I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that was wherever Cam ate today in Dallas. Don't that look good, everybody? That looks really good. One thing that I ate today, I made tonight for dinner, and it was really good. I'll show y'all a picture. I made chicken tetrazzini for dinner tonight. I've never made that before. But you just basically, my wife bought some those rotisserie chickens from Walmart the other day, and I deboned them and all. And it's got to do something with that meat, or it's gonna go to waste or something, right? So what I did was I decided I wanted to do something. So I made chicken tetrazzini. If you look here, that's the well, if we can see there, if it'll. So that's what it looks like. Those are croutons on top. It's not trying to focus. There's another picture of it though, right there. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. So what it basically is, and it's really good, y'all. I took that chicken and I shredded it with my hands. I boiled some spaghetti noodles and I drained it, put that over into a big glass casserole dish. Then in another pan on the side there, I sauteed onions and mushrooms with salt, pepper, and some garlic. Then I added some Italian seasoning to it. And I threw it in there with those noodles and my shredded chicken. Next, I went and I made a roux. And by making the roux, I took some butter and some. I got it on a low, skilleting and melted it. Then I put my flour over in there with it, and I got that good mixed up. Then I added heavy whipping cream, and you add it and you cook it all low, and you let it just kind of thicken up. Then I poured it over my other stuff, and I mixed that up all really, really good. Added some cheese in there with it, like mozzarella cheese and some what is the Parmesan cheese, and then maybe some little Mexican cheese, I guess is what it's called. But anyway, I just put a lot of cheese and mixed it all together. Then put another layer of cheese on top with croutons and butter and just some garlic and baked it. And let me tell you, folks, that was good. It was. I have a whole bunch left over. So, Cameron, I told you I'd buy you one for your birthday. So maybe I can find one on a Black Friday sale for you or something. Maybe so. Corey, you can buy me one while you're at it if you want to. I've got a smoker, but my smoker is old and I need a new one. So, Ty, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of the entire year. I mean, it's my absolute favorite because Thanksgiving is the holiday where all you do is cook and you eat and you sleep, and then you eat some more. You might do a little shopping. You watch football, those kinds of things. I love Thanksgiving Day. And my parents come in from Mississippi. They're getting old, so I have to be any Thanksgiving I get to spend with them at this point in time. It's a blessing. So, I mean, it could be gone at any time. But I will, what I cook up on Thanksgiving is I cook a very Southern Thanksgiving meal. My dressing isn't like any other dressing you're going to ever eat. It's a true Southern dish, and it's fantastic. It's different, but it's good. That, and I fix we fix green bean casserole, broccoli casserole, macaroni and cheese, potatoes. what else do we do? And I always fry turkey. I deep fry my turkey on Thanksgiving, and we all have a ham too. So, and then pies and whatnot, just lots of good stuff to be eating. So we'll be getting excited about that in the weeks to come here. Of course, we got to get to Halloween on Thursday. Excited about that. Of course, I don't have any little ones anymore. So didn't you have a mishap with the turkey? I don't know. I don't think so. Seems like maybe I did have a mishap. I don't remember. But anyway, but Cameron, you'll get to come to Thanksgiving again this year, and y'all invite Jaden, of course. And we'll have be a lot of folks over there at my house to eat for it. We'll just tear it up and be good. It'll be good. So as a cousin Eddie would say in Christmas Vacation, it's good. So, all right, guys, it's 9:47. I got to get ready for the newscast, but I will holler at y'all later tomorrow night, Weather After Dark, same time, same